Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and I'm going to use my wisdom of the Oracle, and I'm going to use my Gilded Tarot Royale. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. All right, so we're going to look at what are you struggling with? What is Capricorn struggling with? What is Capricorn struggling with? Imagine. What do you need to look at? A message in the bottle. In a bottle. Future energies. We have peace. We love that. Okay. So, having trouble with imagining. I feel like it's focusing on what it is that you want to have happen. We have, having trouble with your Ten of Cups, having trouble with your Ten of Wands, releasing those burdens. What else do we have? Looking towards the future, imagining what's going to happen. All right. Sometimes when we are struggling with things, it's hard for us to imagine the future because we're just trying to get through the current moment. And I feel like you're having trouble imagining, like, what does your life look like in 5 years? Like, trying to get to that point, like trying to imagine what it's going to be like, because maybe you're feeling so overwhelmed by it that you're feeling like your goal is just not going to happen, that you're not going to get there, that you're carrying all of these wands on your back and you have all of these weights of all of these other things that are going on in your life, and you can't really imagine where it's going to go. You can't imagine this Ten of Cups. I feel like it's important to have that goal and to have that direction that you want to go on, because you know, okay, you know, it's kind of like when it's the beginning of the year or it's the previous year and you're like, okay, next year, or you know, this summer we're going to take a vacation to Greece, right? The Amalfi Coast. That's on my bucket list. It's amazing. On Facebook I signed up. I am part of that group or whatever, and they show me all the beautiful pictures of the coast. And if you have that trip planned, even if it's just a trip you're going to go to Disney, or you're going to go to, you know, you're going to rent a cabin in the mountains, or you're going to rent a hotel room and you're going to go skiing. When you have that goal and you know, okay, in 6 months or 8 months or next year, I have that goal. And even though I'm dealing with all of this other stuff going on, I have that to look forward to, because I know that that's coming up for me, that I'm saving for it, or I've saved for it, or I've booked the tickets, or I've already planned it, I've already taken vacation time. Like, you're excited and you have that to hold on to when you're feeling frustrated, when you're feeling tired, when these Ten of Wands are piling up on your back and you can't see your Ten of Cups, right? So I feel like maybe you're having trouble focusing on that direction, on where you want to go, and imagining, okay, what can I have coming up that I can look forward to? Because if that's a tool, if that's something that helps you, then that's what you need to focus on. So I feel like you're having trouble with that Ten of Cups. I feel like you have a lot going on in your life, and I feel like that's what you're immersed in, is this Ten of Wands. What do you need to focus on? We have message in a bottle. So there is a message that is trying to get through to you. There is a message that is trying to come in for you. We have the Moon, which is Pisces. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Empress. So that's pretty cool, because all of these 3 cards here are major arcana. So that's a strong message. Well, not the Ace of Cups. The Moon and the Empress are, but the Ace of Cups, Aces, you know, that's a big card too. So we have some big cards here for you. Aces are new beginnings, new emotions, new feelings. Your cup is overflowing. With the Moon here, it's something that's going to take time. The Empress represents birth, marriage, growth, evolving, changing. tending to your own garden, tending to your own needs, tending to the things that are important to you. We have the butterfly, which represents transformation. And the Empress also represents coming into your own power, right? Of you being strong, you making choices, you making decisions. We have the Moon, which can represent deception. It can also represent you're not really clear about what direction you want to do or what you want to have happen, or you feel, I almost feel like you have a lot of cloudiness around you, and it's like, how do you clear that? How do you let that go? I feel like you have a lot of opportunities coming in for you. I feel like you have a lot of, like, I feel like, don't limit yourself. Like, do you limit yourself on your goals? Do you limit yourself on your 10 of Cups? Sometimes we have a habit of doing that where we say, okay, yes, you know, I'd like to be, you know, I'd like for this to happen, but I know I'm only going to get this much or X amount, right? That I only deserve this much. And that's something that we have to work on so that we say, no, I deserve it all. I deserve the best. I deserve the most. And immersing yourself in that energy and not limiting yourself. And I feel like what you need to focus on is your emotional happiness, your personal growth, and clearing those energies that you feel are clouded around you, or that deception that you have within yourself, that you're limiting yourself, that you're saying you only deserve X amount, that you only deserve a little. So I feel that that's what you need to focus on. And the message is you deserve it all. You deserve amazing relationships. You deserve happiness. You deserve your cup to be overflowing. You deserve clarity. You deserve to be in your Empress power. Future energies, we have peace, calmness. We have the Dove. The calmness in knowing that everything's going to be okay, that everything's going to be fine. Page of Swords, 3 of Cups, happiness, celebration, Knight of Swords. Life always has those challenges, and it shows in the tarot cards here, as in this future energy, is we have this peace and this calmness, but then our card was Page of Swords, which is this dealing with a difficult situation. It can be receiving some disappointing news. It could be having to deal with a disappointing situation. That's what life is that it has our ups and downs, but it's about how do we handle those things. I feel that it's celebrating with those friends that you have around you and not letting things bother you and not letting things get to you. The Knight of Swords is that forward movement and taking chances as he's about to step off the cliff there. And we have the Eagle, which represents success and victory, and feeling victorious in your own right. Maybe to other people like you're not victorious or you haven't achieved, you know, but I feel like it's you feeling proud of yourself and saying, okay, I've turned this around, that I am imagining all of these wonderful things, that I have released my 10 of Wands, patting yourself on the back for those accomplishments that you've made, and being happy and celebrating with the people around you that understand the challenges that you've been through, and having fun. And I feel celebrating and just having fun and having that peaceful moments where you're not feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, and having those moments where you can break away and just not think about things, right? Not focus on things. We always have things that are coming towards us that are trying to push us down. We have people that are trying to hold us down. We have people, you know, situations that are trying to hold us down. And we have to not let those challenges get to us. And the messages and the Ace of Cups and the Empress, and, you know, it's all about how we see things and we perceive things. Letting it go, right? Letting go of that frustration. Letting go of the Page of Swords. Letting go of the negativity. Letting go of the deception. Of focusing on the positive to what we do have. Sometimes we need to hear that over and over and over again. And sometimes we just have to say it out loud to ourselves and say, everything will be okay. Everything will work out. That I will get through this. And just saying that out loud, is that another tool, right, that you can have to help you get through these situations. Sun card, love it. Look it. Focus on the positive. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then King of Wands, learning from your past, being strong, being in your power, and taking those actions for that change and not letting things get you down. Yes, we all have our days and those moments where we feel tired, where we feel weak, where we feel that we're down, where we feel that we're only focusing on the Three of Cups. And that's okay. So use those tools to help you get through that day, and then focus on your sun and your positive energy, but to get through those things and let go of that frustration that you have, and keep moving forward. Okay, so we have our star dragons. That was kind of a rant. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this or not. Sometimes I just need to say it out loud, right? Sometimes we all just need to say it out loud to release it, our frustrations, and let go of it. Invention, burning with passion, getting excited, feeling motivated, focusing on your future and imagining that and embracing it, and what does it feel like to attain those goals, and you've achieved that, and what does that feel like in that positive energy. And then we have the self, gathering your power, and then burning with passion. Gathering up your power. If you're feeling like your power meter is on low, how do you gather your power? How do you strengthen that? How do you get at full power again? And then let's grab an animal oracle. An animal oracle for this reading. We have Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Perfect. 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 Use your mind wisely in a positive, motivational way. Use your mind wisely. Again, I feel like that kind of goes back to the King of Wands, where he's very wise and he's very knowledgeable, and he's using his mind in a positive way, not in a negative way. Sometimes we get into those habits. My habit before was to always go to the negative, to look at the worst of a situation. And now I'm trying to turn that around to where it's looking to the positive of a situation. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.